acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup.
First of all, a very Merry Christmas to you. I hope that it will be a beautiful time for you and your families, and that you have so much peace and joy in this season. I realised that it has been about a full year since I made a video anticipating marriage and moving and all the big changes that were going to be coming up in my life in 2022. I'm back here at my folks' rabbit sitting for a few days, so I thought it was the perfect opportunity to slow down and take some time just to reflect on the last year, but also to anticipate the future. It will be a real cozy tea and chat, and I would love for it to feel like a bit of a conversation. So if you feel so inclined, leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favourite part of the last year is and what you're most looking forward to about 2023. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So this time last year I was about to get married and I didn't really have a lot of time for the Christmas season, which is not like me. I love the Christmas season. I'm a Christmas baby, so it was my favourite time of the year, or one of my favourite times of the year, and I usually go all in. But this time last year I had other things on my mind, so I'm really looking forward to this Christmas where I can just fully enjoy it. I don't have anything stressful coming up. I have a full 2.5 weeks off where I can just totally slow down and unwind and relax. It's also going to be my first Christmas as a married lady, so I'm really looking forward to that. That being said, for all the cozy and relaxing times coming up over the next 2 weeks, it has been a pretty crazy year. So I think it was within the first 3 months or so of the year I got married, moved house, started a new job, and helped to start a new church. So those are 4 very, very big things. I also started travelling a lot more. We had, I think, not including our own, about 5 weddings in a 6-month period. So we had a lot of weekends away, which was a lot of fun, but it was definitely quite intense, having so many late nights and busy weekends, especially in what was a very transitional season for us. On top of that, with my new job, well, it's not so new now, but at the time I got the opportunity to travel to Vienna as part of a conference that I was attending there, and that was a whole experience in and of itself. It was a United Nations conference, which it still blows my mind that I got the opportunity to go to a conference like that. It sounds more glamorous than it is, I'm gonna be honest. I had a fantastic time and met a lot of amazing people, but it was a lot of sitting and listening to statements. As one of the ladies that I work with reminded me, whenever you feel bored, just remember that it's history in the making. I think I'd mentioned that I was hoping to have a quieter autumn and winter season, and that has not happened at all. I've had so many projects to work on, and a lot of them are really great things that I've been enjoying doing, but it's been a lot. So I am now starting to process that and taking some time to process that. One thing that has helped with that is that I recently took a solo retreat to a tiny cottage in the Highlands. There was no internet, it was just me and my journal and my Bible and the night sky, which was mainly cloudy because it's Scotland, I'm going to be honest, but I had one beautiful night sky evening. Wanted to just kind of take some time to share how beneficial that had been, because it's very tempting when there's so much going on to continue trying to get through the to-do list, continue trying to jump from one thing to the next, but it's not always the most efficient way of working, I found, because sometimes it just gets too overwhelming and too much, and at least for myself personally, when things get overwhelming, I just want to numb out and do nothing. So taking a few days away to just get out of that so that you can come back more refreshed is just so beneficial. So yeah, it is my encouragement to you, if you've had a busy year comparatively speaking, to take some time to process over the festive season if you've got some time off, but even if you can just get a few hours in a coffee shop to journal and process, it is really important that in busy seasons, particularly when we're not used to it, that we take some time to just slow down and to not allow ourselves to get pulled into the pressure of always going from the next thing to the next thing to the next thing. Another thing that didn't help the first few months of this year was that I was really feeling very fatigued and finding it hard to focus, and you know, I'd really been beating myself up about it, like, why can't I focus more, why can't I do more? I've just found it really hard to get the energy and the focus to produce as much as I would like to. It's not so much a time issue actually, it's more just a focus and energy issue. But then I went to the doctor and I found out that once again I was quite deficient in iron, and so that was really affecting me. I also went to the dentist and discovered that I'd been grinding my teeth a lot at night, which is a symptom of stress, but it can also cause headaches and other negative symptoms as well. And so I've just sort of been trying to look after myself in the ways that I need to look after myself as well. It was definitely around the halfway point of this year realising I was putting too much pressure on myself. I'm the kind of person to be quite perfectionist and always expect a lot of myself, and so once again reminding myself that no, it's okay, I've got my whole life to achieve the goals that I want to achieve, and it's okay if those things shift and change over time, but that the important thing is that rather than seeking for perfection, I'm just seeking to be alive, to feel alive and to live life to the full, and that means prioritising health. But that time really gave me a chance to not only process the last few months, but also anticipate and plan for what my desires are for the next year, what my values are, what I want my priorities to be. And that isn't just a case of making New Year's resolutions, but rather thinking about what I need to move in order to make space for the things that I do want to focus on. So for myself personally, that is things like winding up my journalism course that I've been doing the last few months. I have one more assignment due, which is a mini documentary that will be coming out in about a month's time. And then also taking a wee bit of a step back from church duties. I'm still leading a team, but my team's grown a little bit, which means that I don't need to be serving every single week, so that will give me some more space over the weekend. And also to be more aware of the areas of my life where I'm wasting time on optional extras, such as, you know, social media or Netflix. And I'm hoping that by being very intentional about taking a step back from some of these other things in life, it will open up some space for certain things that I haven't been able to invest as much time and energy and focus into. Thank you very much for taking some time out of your busy Christmas season to spend some time with me. Thank you for your support over the last year if you've been watching for a while. If you're new and you've watched to the end, welcome, lovely to meet you. Come say hi in the comments, and remember to let me know what your favourite thing was about last year and what you're most looking forward to about next year. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, but until next time, it was lovely to have you here.